In Sparks, children are learning English as they develop their knowledge of the world around them. This is also known as Content and Language Integrated Learning, or CLIL.
Young learners are building the foundation for their knowledge of the world. In other words, they're acquiring concepts. If you don't help children to build these concepts, you run the risk that they learn things they do not really understand.
This means they will almost certainly forget them very quickly. We use a dual focus in our lessons to develop both language and concepts. The children are not just learning new sets of words and structures, they are also learning content taken from the general curriculum.
So, for example, we don't want to teach them the words square, circle and triangle. We want to teach them what a square is, what a circle is, what a triangle is, how they differ from each other and how the number of lines determines their shape.
You can see the dual focus of every lesson very clearly in the teacher's book. You can also see the CLIL focus of every lesson very clearly in the student's book.
We think it's very important that children have a sense of purpose in what they're doing in their lessons. It's much clearer for them to see what they're doing in terms of content objectives than in terms of language objectives.
The content objectives are taken from the general syllabus for geography, history and science.
Maths, music and art also appear throughout the 6 levels, but they're considered to be instrumental skills rather than a content focus.
Sparks is an English language textbook for English language classes. It has been carefully designed to ensure that your students are not learning the content for the first time in English.
However, we don't want the children simply to repeat what they've already done, but rather look at the content in a different way. Here's an example where the theme is the human body and the children are examining the proportions of the different parts through portrait drawing.